a violent exchange last night between an ICE agent and an illegal immigrant in Minneapolis.
Homeland Security says the man ambushed the agent, and then the agent, in turn, shot him in the leg. Here's what we know so far.
An ICE agent is in the hospital after the Department of Homeland Security said he was ambushed by an illegal immigrant in Minneapolis. According to DHS, agents were conducting a traffic stop when the man, a Venezuelan national, fled the scene in his vehicle and crashed into a parked car. He then took off running. An officer caught up with the man when DHS says he and 2 other people began attacking the officer, using a shovel and a broom handle. In a statement on X, DHS said, fearing for his life and safety as he was being ambushed by 3 individuals, the officer fired a defensive shot to defend his life. Officials say that a bullet struck the man in the leg, and both he and the ICE officer were hospitalized. DHS says the 2 other assailants scrambled back into an apartment, but are now in custody. In a late-night news conference Wednesday, Minneapolis Police Chief Brian O'Hara confirmed the shooting. He also said crowds had gathered near the scene and were attacking police officers.
The crowd is engaging in unlawful acts. They have thrown fireworks at police officers, and at multiple times, gas has been deployed. This is already a very tense situation, and we do not need this to escalate any further.
O'Hara also confirmed no one else was shot. At the same news conference, Minneapolis Mayor Jacob Frey urged protesters to stay nonviolent. He blamed the Trump administration for escalating the situation by surging ICE into Minneapolis.
For those that have peacefully protested, I applaud you. For those that are taking the bait, you are not helping, and you are not helping the undocumented immigrants in our city.
Minnesota Governor Tim Walz echoed the same sentiment, and he said ICE's actions are no longer about immigration enforcement, but in his words, a campaign of organized brutality against the people of Minnesota. In a post on X, Deputy Attorney General Todd Blanche defended federal agents, saying ICE operates in thousands of communities without incident, with men and women carrying out their duties to protect the public from criminal aliens, and he blamed the violence on rhetoric from Minnesota officials. Acting ICE Director Todd Lyons told Fox News this week that Minnesota's sanctuary policies are what's driving the surge in federal agents. DHS, meanwhile, has been touting what it's calling Operation Metro Surge as a success. In a press release yesterday, the department said it had arrested the worst of the worst criminal illegal immigrants from Minnesota neighborhoods, including violent assailants, domestic abusers, and drug traffickers. It said it did so despite a lack of cooperation from Minnesota officials. According to DHS, Governor Walz and Mayor Frey have been responsible for releasing nearly 470 criminal illegal immigrants onto Minnesota streets in less than a year. They called on the 2 leaders Wednesday to honor ICE arrest detainers of more than 1,300 immigrants in the state's custody.